Barcelona was desperate to keep Lionel Messi. The Argentine wanted to stay too at the Camp Nou, as evidenced by his tears during a farewell press conference. So what is the reason for him leaving a team he has been a part of and played for his entire 17-year professional career? In today's video, we will discuss the truth behind Messi's departure and why PSG is getting a real steal. $2 billion truth behind the tears. Why Messi had to go. Explained. FC Barcelona announced the departure of the Argentinian star of 34 years on Thursday, bringing an end to a long run of successes, titles, and goals. The Blaugrana sacked the player who has broken all of the club's records and has led Barca to the pinnacle in the last 10 to 15 years. For the first time since he was 13 years old and a promising talent in the youth ranks at Newell's Old Boys, Lionel Messi will be wearing a shirt that isn't Barcelona's this season. The club agreed to a new contract with the six-time Ballon d'Or winner, but were unable to proceed due to financial and structural obstacles caused by their dire financial situation and La Liga's strict salary cap rules. Messi has spent 21 years, or more than half of his life, at Camp Nou. He has played with some of his teammates for over a decade, including Gerard Piqué and Sergio Busquets. Others, such as teenage prodigies Pedri and Ansu Fati, have joined the team much more recently, but have relished the opportunity to work alongside one of the greatest players of all time. Barcelona announced on the 5th of August that Lionel Messi would not be returning to the team, despite the fact that both parties had actually reached a mutual agreement. The club claims that financial and structural issues posed as the reason for Messi's departure. 3 days later, Messi confirmed his departure from Barcelona in a tearful press conference held at the Camp Nou. In the official statement on their website, Barcelona made this statement: despite FC Barcelona and Lionel Messi having reached an agreement and their clear intention of both parties to sign a new contract today, this cannot happen because of financial and structural obstacles, Spanish Liga regulations. As a result of this situation, Messi shall not be staying on at FC Barcelona. Both parties deeply regret that the wishes of the player and the club will ultimately not be fulfilled. FC Barcelona wholeheartedly expressed its gratitude to the player for his contribution to the aggrandizement of the club and wishes him all the very best for the future in his personal and professional life. Barcelona claims they had no choice but to offload the 34-year-old on a free transfer after his contract expired in June, as they fight to reduce a 1.2 billion euro, a 1.9 billion US dollar debt mountain. Messi agreed to take a 50% pay cut, and studies indicated that his commercial value to the club far outweighed the astronomical cost of his salary. Messi was forced to leave the club due to debts and the need to adhere to a strict salary cap in the Spanish league. President Juan Laporta admitted last season's losses totaled nearly 500 million euros and insisted he could not mortgage the club's future for any player, including Messi. Due to the impact of the coronavirus pandemic, clubs in Spain's top two divisions lost a total of 2.013 billion euros, 3.2 billion US dollars, in earnings for the 2019 to 2020 and 2020 to 21 seasons. According to La Liga rules, no Spanish club can exceed a total salary limit set by the league, which in Barcelona's case was 348 million euros last season, down from 671.4 million euros the previous season. Laporta admitted that Barcelona's wage bill with Messi would be 110% of their income. Even with him, the percentage would have been too high, at an unsustained 95%. Leaving aside the absurdity of thinking the best player in the world could or should agree to that, it would have been impossible. Barcelona are not permitted to sign any new players unless they adhere to the salary cap rules. Messi's previous contract had expired in June, so he would have been considered a new signing. Why PSG is getting a steal. Unfortunately, the bottom line was Barcelona could simply not afford to keep Lionel Messi, but Paris Saint-Germain have made a move for the 34-year-old. And while the price tag may be exorbitant, it's still likely to be a very wise piece of business if and when it goes through. Barca, who is in debt to the tune of 1.2 billion euros, eventually found themselves in a no-win situation with their talesman. Keeping him would have resulted in salaries that were an unsustainable 110% of revenue, an annual salary of more than 70 million euros, 112 million US dollars net per season, while exceeding the Spanish league salary cap was a reasonable price for Barcelona. Messi recently earned 200 €135 million more than he did in the previous 4 years, according to Mark Soraya, Director General of Diagonal and Visionaries Consultancy. Messi, who agreed to a 50% cut and a 5-year contract extension with Barcelona, is reportedly being offered €40 million, $62 million over 2 seasons in Paris, with the option of a third. Messi, dubbed La Pulga, the Flea, boosts overall annual earnings to around €110 million or $176 million, thanks to a lucrative sponsorship with Pepsi and Adidas, putting him ahead of longtime La Liga rival Cristiano Ronaldo, LeBron James, and Roger Federer. PSG has essentially taken over Real Madrid's mantle as the home for Galacticos, megastars whose global status elevates their clubs to a higher level. Despite the fact that the pandemic has cost PSG €125 million in 2020 alone, the club's ownership by Qatar Sports Investments, QSI, means their pockets are deep enough to close a deal. The recent relaxation of UEFA's financial fair play rules in response to the pandemic also helps. Messi is a cast iron guarantee. From the moment you recruit him, you have a number of additional revenue streams which flow almost automatically. Derivative merchandise, ticketing, partnerships, it's an unmissable opportunity. A further plus compared with the €400 million shelled out in 2017 to buy Neymar and Kylian Mbappe is the fact PSG didn't have to pay a transfer fee for the out-of-contract Messi. In terms of amortization, there is just the salary. I'd say that makes it much more affordable, smiled Kayet. According to online sources, PSG is the 7th richest club in the world, trailing Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and Manchester United. Messi will take Kayet to new heights, both on and off the field. A second stage was needed for the PSG rocket. Messi will bring an acceleration, says Kayet. It seems paradoxical given his age, but Messi incarnates PSG's future both economically and in sporting terms, says Kayet, as his arrival brings together 3 iconic brands: Paris, Jordan, PSG's kit manufacturer, and Messi. Messi's legacy. Messi, a prodigious talent as a teenager, established himself as one of the world's best players before the age of 20. Diego Maradona regarded Messi, then 18, as the best player in the world, alongside Ronaldinho and the Brazilian himself. Not long after winning the Ballon d'Or, remarked, "I'm not even the best at Barca," in reference to his protege. 4 years later, after Messi won his first Ballon d'Or by a record margin, the public debate about his abilities as a player shifted his status and made him possibly one of the greatest players of all time. Messi has been compared to his late compatriot Diego Maradona throughout his career, due to their similar playing styles as diminutive left-footed dribblers. Initially, he was just one of the many young Argentine players, including his childhood idol Pablo Aimar, to be dubbed the new Maradona. But as his career progressed, Messi outperformed all previous contenders, establishing himself as Argentina's greatest player since Maradona. Since Messi has a lower center of gravity compared to taller competitors, it allows him to change direction more quickly and avoid many opposite tackles, overall giving him greater agility. All of these skills have earned him the nickname La Pulga in the Spanish media, also known as the Flea. Despite his diminutive stature, he has significant upper body strength, and when combined with his low center of gravity, it aids him in withstanding physical challenges from opponents. As a result, he has been criticized for his lack of diving in a sport rife with play acting. Also, Messi is known for his finishing, positioning, quick reactions, and ability to make attacking runs to beat the defensive line. Because of his vision and great range of passing, he also serves as a playmaker. He's been compared to a magician, a conjurer who creates goals and opportunities where none appear to exist. Furthermore, he is a skilled free kick and penalty kick taker. Messi is the 11th all-time leader in goals scored from direct free kicks with 58, the most among active players as of August 2021. As his career progressed and his proclivity to dribble lessened slightly with age, Messi began to dictate play in deeper areas of the field and evolved into one of the best passers and playmakers in football history. His work rate off the ball and defensive responsibilities also decreased as his career progressed, by covering less ground on the pitch and instead conserving his energy for short bursts of speed. He was able to improve in every aspect of the game, as well as avoid muscular injuries despite frequently playing a large number of matches throughout a given season on a co-op basis. is. As you can see, he's an exceptional player that has made an enormous name for himself all over the world. Although we understand Barcelona's decision, it is a huge shame to lose one of their best, if not their best player, and we know this was a very emotional moment for Messi and his teammates. And there you have it. Everything you need to know about why Messi had to leave Barcelona and why PSG is getting a huge steal. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching.